So, you're wanting to buy a new C8 Corvette. Hey, that is fantastic. The cars are wonderful. GM is keeping up with production and projecting a really decent future. Might be a couple of problems with your idea of getting a new C8 though. Number one, worst thing coming up right now, UAW contract is ending. A new one has to be made. And the new president is really going after the jugulars of GM and other manufacturers. So add to that, there really are part constraints. So you got to talk to your dealership you're going through and see what you can and can't get. So let's look into this quickly. And here we go. Thank you so much for joining me in this video on Road Odyssey. If you like the videos that I provide, please subscribe. And if you're on Rumble, please follow. Here we go. It is possible the UAW could go on strike soon. The contract of current expires September 14th, 2023. Furthermore, UAW has a new president, Mr. Fain, and he is really going after GM and other manufacturers to get a lot of wonderful perks for all the employees that he represents. In my opinion, be it dark that it is, a new contract pending and a new president that is really after it. That spells a strike. So nothing new. Always a UAW strike to get what they want. Nobody can ever be adults and just go through a contract and see what they do and don't need and what's good for everybody. But anyway, we'll see what happens here. But let's talk about the history of some of these strikes. As you can see, there's been several all through the ages. And, you know, they probably average 2, 3, 4 weeks. So if there is a strike coming up, the prediction is anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 weeks, something like that. So we could miss a month of production. From GM's perspective, they feel like they have always given fair agreements that would reward employees, but also allow the company to continue to move forward into the future because they've got a lot of EV stuff going on and partnering with the government to try to get all these ICE cars off the street, whether this is a reality or whatever. But GM is really going after this and doing the best that they can, apparently. You can hear for yourself what GM thinks in this next clip, or you can just skip over it to the next topic.
It's important that the company remain financially strong because the profits we've made over the last 3 years, for example, has allowed us to invest over $30 billion into our U.S. manufacturing plants to ensure those facilities and everyone who works there has a viable future for years to come. Put it another way, the best way to provide job security for our 50,000 manufacturing employees is by keeping General Motors financially strong. Success in the automotive industry requires ongoing investment, and those investments are significant. Our manufacturing teams have pulled together and performed over the last few years in spite of a number of challenges, and we've done it all while maintaining a focus on safety and quality for our customers. That's why you've heard me say it before, that the manufacturing team is a competitive advantage for General Motors. And General Motors is committed to negotiating in good faith with the UAW, just as we have for decades, to reach a new contract that recognizes the efforts of our manufacturing team for everything we are able to do for our customers, our communities, and everyone who counts on General Motors remaining strong and viable into the future. Now, it's important that we understand we have a strong future. That future includes an investment in internal combustion engines and in EVs. Just recently, we announced a $2.5 billion investment in our truck assembly, propulsion, and component plants to ensure our strength in the truck market going forward. Additionally, this year, we're launching 8 ICE and EV vehicles into the U.S. market. This is how we prepare to have a strong position in the future at General Motors. I know these negotiations are important to everyone. To make it easy to stay informed throughout the process, I've created a dedicated website where we'll post the latest information about the contract negotiations. That site ID is gmnegotiations2023.com. If you like, you can opt in to receive email alerts when new content is posted. We can't predict how long this negotiation cycle will take, but I'm committed to providing regular updates throughout the process. So please stay tuned, and we'll continue to share additional information in a timely manner. Stay safe.
This next topic refers to ordering a new Corvette, like for the 2024s. So the supply chain is having difficulties. There are constraints, and as Rick Conti has mentioned a while back, there are constraints, and I'm only looking at the 2024 Stingray. So there are color constraints and wheel constraints that you have probably already heard about. So when I was ordering my new Corvette, I, wanted certain items. And after putting in my order, the dealership called back and said, hey, there are a lot of the things that you ordered that are unavailable at this time, namely the ground effects packages and the wings that I wanted or had looked at. So adding to the list is going to be, some of these carbon fiber pieces and the carbon flash possibly. So just be aware of that when you're ordering your Corvette. Try to ask ahead of time what you can and cannot get, and be prepared in the future. For me, I am actually glad that the aero kits that I wanted are not available, because I can go to third-party vendors and buy this stuff for a large amount less. So, relax with this, enjoy your purchase, and if you have personalization items or racy things that you want on your Corvette, don't sweat it. It'll be fine. You can find this stuff all over the place. In summary, a possible strike, maybe in the middle of September or late September for a few weeks, hopefully no more than that. And part constraints. Both of these are hurdles that we can get over and survive. So think positive, relax, take it easy. I'll see you later. And remember, please like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Please follow if you're on Rumble. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.